2024年9月14号，加入这场中摔有史以来最令人期待的职业摔角直播赛事 ，NTW 冠绝上海滩，门票已在大麦平台进行发售。
Introducing first, accompanied by
hold on a minute. What's?
不好意思，你根本没有资格来。
Oh, come on, Chairman Al.
这个选手。Accompanied by the biggest crown jewel of Chinese wrestling, the always gorgeous Queen Marie. He's from the Great Britain. He's taller than everybody. He's stronger than everybody. And more importantly, 他是中国摔跤的台柱，也是我们的 stable 的重中之重。Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Big Sam!
Representation of the stable not far and gone. Big Sam makes his way down to ringside for what is set to be our semi-main event of the evening. A match that Big Sam has been calling for ever since his last interaction with All Japan Pro Wrestling's own Yoshi Tatsu back in Shanghai last year. We're going to talk all about it. But good Lord have mercy, Big Sam. Chairman Al definitely did not lie in reference to this man, bigger than every single person in this arena. 6'4", 275 pounds, an absolute monster that Big Sam is. And definitely one that Yoshi Tatsu is going to have to do his damnedest to chop down. Chester, England native, a former Middle Kingdom Wrestling world champion, and of course, a wonderful representation for the stable. It was the new Dangerous Alliance, the stable and the Japanese Illuminati that found themselves with victory earlier on in the evening. Can Big Sam carry that momentum forward into singles victory against one of the best Japanese athletes to ever step inside of a Middle Kingdom Wrestling ring? Tonight, we find out in our semi-main event.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing at 220 pounds, the hardcore ass kicker, Yoshi Tatsu!
World class, world famous Yoshi
来自日
Tatsu.
本，220磅体重。
Well familiar with Yoshi Tatsu from his time during New Japan Pro Wrestling, trained at the Noge Dojo alongside some of the best to ever do it. Former never openweight six-man tag team champion alongside the ace of the universe, the president of New Japan Pro Wrestling, my good pal Hiroshi Tanahashi, and of course Michael Elgin. But you know, beyond that, folks, world traveled in every single sense of the word. Former WWE standout, former NXT standout, New Japan Pro Wrestling, SCW in Florida, and then now All Japan Pro Wrestling to MKW. Resume as long as a 9 to 5 on a Friday night has Yoshi Tatsu. One-time Gaura TV champion in All Japan Pro Wrestling, former All Japan World Tag Team champion alongside Kento Miyahara, one of the best to ever do it. 2024 champion Carnival winner, two-time All-Asia Tag Team champion alongside Tajiri Atsushi Onita. Yoshi Tatsu has not done one thing in Middle Kingdom Wrestling. That has become MKW World Champion. You want an opportunity at the MKW World Championship? Well, Big Sam says, try walking through the greatest MKW World Champion to ever live. And that is Yoshi Tatsu's goal here tonight. Talking a little bit about how we got here, folks. Tatsu made his Middle Kingdom Wrestling debut in Shanghai last year. Helped Zombie Dragon and Ho Ho Loon defeat the Stable and Bitman. Following that match, it was Big Sam who said, hey, Yoshi Tatsu, you want to prove yourself in Middle Kingdom Wrestling? How about you prove yourself against me, the biggest man to ever live, the biggest Sam to ever live in a one-on-one bout? Middle Kingdom Wrestling Management viewed this one so highly. Well, hell, it's our semi-main event. As Yoshi Tatsu, big drop kick there, takes Big Sam to the outside. Everything that Sam does is big, it's larger than life. It's what has made him such the star that he is in Middle Kingdom Wrestling. Such a force and an ally to Chairman Al and Queen Marie in the stable ranks. The formation of this new dangerous alliance, it's one of the most influential times in Middle Kingdom Wrestling. We have seen changing of the guard in the new dangerous alliance in the stable with the Japanese Illuminati now. So, and of course, still to come in our main event, Big Sam wants his opportunity at the Middle Kingdom Wrestling World Championship once again. Yoshi Tatsu would love to compete for the same title coming up in the near future, potentially even in Shanghai. You want to establish yourself. Hold on a minute. Well, Big Sam, that's not just an audience member. That's Sean. That's the reason Yoshi Tatsu is here. That's Yoshi Tatsu's agent. And Yoshi Tatsu not going to take too well to the man that's pushing around the guy, answering his emails and answering his business calls. There's one individual who knows how to command a crowd. It is Yoshi Tatsu. And Sean says, don't worry about me, focus on your match, kick that man's ass. And Tatsu's going to do just that right here. Tatsu up, down, big shot there on the apron. That's where Steelin would glide, folks. Hardest part of the ring. Right there, dead in the center. Talking a little bit about some of the differences and some of the similarities for Big Sam and Yoshi Tatsu. Yes, these men of larger stature, especially in the ranks of Asian professional wrestling, there's no doubt about it. 6'4", 275 pounds is Big Sam. We're talking 6'2", 2 inches shorter for a man like Yoshi Tatsu. 224 pounds, definitely giving up a lot in the weight advantage. However, Yoshi Tatsu makes up for much more in his 46 years of age, his 21 years of in-ring experience, and especially his world-class training under the New Japan Pro Wrestling No-Gi Dojo. As a blatant choke here, dead center of the ring, Big Sam gonna have to break this one up. The other major differences between Big Sam and Yoshi Tatsu, the levels of competition, the intensity of schedule, so to speak, for these men. Yoshi Tatsu most recently competed back at DDT Pro Wrestling Sweet Dreams 2024 Shinagawa event, picking up a massive victory in Tokyo in tag action. That was only 6 days ago. From Singapore to Malaysia to Taiwan and now Japan and China. Yoshi Tatsu, call that a lip lock right there, devastating submission, so to speak. While Big Sam, last career match, November 2023, Grand Crown Kung Fu City 4. As Tatsu, sunset flip, got the shoulders down, and Big Sam, cover here, and it's 2. Think about what it would mean for the career of Yoshi Tatsu to defeat an MKW World Champion in the past, the likes of Big Sam, and also one of the most dominant men the Middle Kingdom Wrestling roster has seen. Beyond that, for the English native, however, Big Sam picking up a victory over former WWE standout, former New Japan Pro Wrestling, current All Japan Pro Wrestling, current Middle Kingdom Wrestling, caught out of midair. Here we go, Big Sam, it's your opportunity. You want to make a big impact. Everything that man does is big. The cover, and it's only 2. And repeated cover attempts here for Big Sam. Still to come later on in our main event, folks. You do not want to miss it. A vacant Middle Kingdom Wrestling World Championship will be crowned later on in three-way action. Franco Varga, Cold Ray, and the Slam. Yoshi, Tatsu, and Big Sam, folks, will definitely have their eyes set on that matchup. These two men, this is truly a proving grounds, a rankings matchup, so to speak. Middle Kingdom Wrestling sees it as such, so big to place it in the semi-main event of this incredible night of action at Bash of the Bay 3. Tatsu, big kick right to the chest. Here for Big Sam. Big Sam, great weight distribution here, able to ground himself by dropping down to that one knee. It makes that leverage advantage much more difficult for Yoshi Tatsu to maintain. Tatsu changed the game a little bit, caught up, planting, down potentially, and lawn darted right into that top turnbuckle pad by Big Sam. And even bigger is that sidewalk onto the knee, the cover, the win, it's 2. Great action that we continue to see here in our semi-main event of the evening. We saw that code breaker from Jericho earlier on by Yoshi Tatsu. Utilized that and learned that from none other than AEW's Chris Jericho, former AEW World Champion. And Big Sam now sent to the outside. It's a precarious spot to be. Chairman L's gonna have to watch out here. Lariat manages to take down Tatsu. So interesting to notice how everywhere Yoshi Tatsu has gone, he has maintained some sort of hold or maneuver from wherever he has proclaimed himself to be. And Chairman Al, weak shots to the back of Tatsu, but they had an impact nevertheless. Tatsu's time training under Yuji Nagata in the Noge Dojo allowed him to utilize a backdrop hold the same way that Nagata has the code breaker from Jericho from AEW's own, the land of the rising knee, that hip toss into the knee strike, adopted from former Noge Dojo standout trainee Shinsuke Nakamura. But it's not just about what you claim to put in your repertoire, but how well you can utilize it and how well you can transition into those moves. And Tatsu, great opportunity to transition into some sort of game-ending maneuver right here, right now, has Big Sam down, and that's not a place you can keep him easily. As Sam now sends Tatsu into that turnbuckle. Out and up, got him, kick right to the chest, gonna look for it one more time, got it, here we go, tornado DDT, impact right on the neck. Let's take a look at it one more time here, folks. Yoshi Tatsu, bam, Big Sam, that wasn't just right on top of the head, it was nearly more so on the neck than it was the top of the skull. We're talking spinal compression, we're talking neck damage, we're talking severity unlike any other that Big Sam has ever faced. The welts forming on the back of Big Sam are official, taken out inadvertently. On Yoshi Tatsu. Try as he might. On that knee right to the gut of Big Sam, that was a last-ditch effort for Yoshi Tatsu to try and create any separation. Separation no longer necessary. Power bomb. Big Sam won the MKW World title with this exact move years ago. But the official's out. Big Sam knows what he's done. And the gears are turning in Big Sam's mind, knows exactly how this could cost him in the end. And Yoshi Tatsu, that Fujiwara armbar here from Yoshi Tatsu. Yoshi Tatsu locked 2, has it locked in right here. And it's not full rotation, but by God, it's close enough, and Big Sam has nowhere to go, has to utilize those long limbs, try and find his way to the bottom rope sometime soon. And broken up here, what in the hell, Uncle Money. The stable always has a plan, A through Z, and we're seeing it on full display here tonight. Uncle Money, harsh impact. 2 of the largest men on the roster here. And Uncle Money, a spear to Big Sam. And Big Sam's down, And Yoshi Tatsu has an opportunity for the victory of a lifetime tonight. Tatsu has to change the narrative, control one of his own, rewrite destiny. At 46 years of age, Tatsu from the top, spinning wheel kick, takes down Big Sam from the heavens, the cover, the win. Yoshi Tatsu is your victor.
Tatsu! 本场比赛胜者山本寿司。
It was a match that Big Sam asked for on his own accord following that 6-man tag match back in Shanghai. And Middle Kingdom Wrestling Management thought so highly of Big Sam's request, said, hey kid, we're gonna place you in the semi-main event of one of our biggest shows of the year at Bash at the Bay 3. By God, Yoshi Tatsu showed Big Sam what for, but it did not come easily. Look at these shots right here. Uncle Money being the one to change the narrative tonight. Spinning wheel kick right off the top. Yoshi Tatsu, 1, 2, 3. Your winner tonight at Bash at the Bay 3. And folks, we thank you so much for joining us here live tonight at Middle Kingdom Wrestling's own Bash at the Bay 3 in Guangdong. But we are getting set for our main event. Our main event still to come, the MKW World title on the line, 3-way match.